So welcome to a raw vlog, raw content for raw discussions. I'm Xander Scullion, and today I'll be talking about the good and bad of being a reviewer, which is ironic because I'm actually working on reviews right now. I took some time to make this vlog, and I just want to clear the air because I mentioned to a lot of people sometimes that, hey, I get games for free and I get to review them, and they're like, oh man, that must be nice. To get free games, that probably saves money. And that's one of the pros I do want to talk about. One of the pros to reviewing games is getting free games. It's nice. And getting free games before anybody else adds a little bit of step to your walk. You know, when someone's talking about a game and you're like, yeah, I know how that game is. I can't say anything about it yet, but yeah, this is going to be pretty good. And another pro, and one of my biggest pros, and one of the things that makes me really enjoy doing reviews, is reaching out to the industry. I'm a small content creator. I'm a very small channel. This video here, I'm lucky if it gets 100 views because the way YouTube's algorithm is. And to have companies like Sega, Namco Bandai, NIS of America, Digerati, to have those reach out to me and be like, hey, you want to check this game out? Fill this form out where you can get a review code. And I get it, and I get to connect with the hungry indie gamers. There's so many indie companies out there that are just great people. I cannot stress that enough. That to me is just so rewarding, and almost more rewarding than getting a free game is something that I've always dreamed about, and here I am living the dream to some degree. But yeah, that's definitely the good. Now when it comes to the bad, I'm gonna get to the bad. I'm gonna give you guys some advice. When it gets to the bad is keep in mind that you have to play these games. And there's times like myself, I bought Yakuza Kiwami 2, and the day I bought this game, the day it came out, I put it in my PS4, my phone goes off, and I get 4 review codes at once. I get 4 games, and I'm like, holy crap, how am I going to do this? Because the thing about it is like when you fill out the review forms, it's kind of like filling out job applications. You know when the game comes out, but you don't know when the game's coming out for reviewers. And sometimes it could be a month, a week, 2 days in advance. And you want to get that embargo. You want to release that video the moment the embargo is lifted, because if it's a really hot title, everyone's going to be talking about it. It's a waste of time for you, and it's a waste of time for the company you're collaborating with. If you get this game from them a month early and you put it out 2 weeks after the game release, you're wasting their time, and they will notice it very fast, and you'll get blacklisted because they know that there's other people out there who want to review the game and will be punctual. It's about being a professional. And you won't always make embargoes. It won't happen. There's so many games that I'm going to be doing reviews on that I did not make the embargo light, but I'm still going to be doing it, still sharing it with them, and that's a good thing. The main thing is you want to do something with it. You just don't want to sit on the game. That's the worst thing you can do. Make sure you also request games that you want to play, that you want to review, that you're excited about. I made a mistake of requesting Payday 2 from 505. I was like, you know, this would be really, really funny. I'm going to go ahead and request it. It's not really my cup of tea, but it's not like I'm going to get it anyway. And boom, lo and behold, I got it. I had to play it. I had to review it. And the reason why is because I did not want to be blacklisted from 505, because even though 505 put out Payday 2 and I'm not a big fan of it, they also publish games like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night or Stardew Valley. And, you know, if they ever come out with Stardew Valley 2, I want to get a review copy of that. So I want to be in good terms with these companies. So that's the biggest thing. Now, the last piece of advice, the most advice that I can give people, and the most questions I get from people is like, how do I get these review copies? How does this happen? There are some websites that you can reach out to that are almost like social media meets reviewers, and that's websites like Keymailer and Terminals. I'll have a link on the description below to that. And also just email them. At every website, at the very bottom, it says contact. That's who you're going to contact, and you give them a good email. You know, if you have backgrounds in game testing, or, you know, you have YouTube content, be sure to include all that. Include all those kind of references, and just make it very professional sounding. Don't be like, hey, you know, yeah, I want to get the new Yakuza, give me that game, you know, I want to review it, and they won't even listen to you. And sometimes they won't even reply back. But yeah, it's a love and hate relationship. I love reviewing games, but sometimes it's a little overwhelming. So when I hear people say, oh, you get free games, that's awesome. I wish I could just get free games and play games all day. I'm like, man, there's more to it than that. But yeah, that's my Raw vlog. That's what I wanted to talk about. And if you guys have any more questions, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And fellow reviewers, feel my remorse when I say, man, we are on a little journey here, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, happy gaming.